more about why our family loves Columbo. And what it is he actually has feminine thinking. And this is how he always gets the toxic man. This man here is a typical Columbo villain. Power player, big executive, thinks he has mind control and is controlling people. And the toxic men who commit the crimes, they always think they figured it out because they only think of it one way. They only think of it in their way. And of course, the masculine energy is forward movement, action, logic, the list, and just doing it one way and not using intuition, not understanding human nature, not understanding other people's perspectives, not noticing details that don't add up. And Columbo, you often find, will be very, when he enters a situation, he'll be very obsequious with these men. He will praise them. He will say, "Oh, sir, my wife admires you, or you make such good wine, or you run such a good business." He uses the feminine playbook to get close to these men, to have them confide in him, to let down their guard. In the meantime, they're just thinking he's bumbling, like people underrate women, think that they don't know what's going on, because Columbo's hiding his hand. He's hiding his hand, and this shows, this clip, which I'm going to play, shows that this power player, toxic man, he thought he committed the perfect crime, but he didn't count on Columbo. Just like men don't count on the observant woman who's intuitive, who knows human nature, who notices details, who has logic, and are going to put it together in a way that the one-note toxic man can't understand. And here he goes.
But most importantly, we have
He's a big executive.
It has been the ability of salesmen representing
Big
American
salesman.
products and capital around the globe that has made American business preeminent in the world.
Excuse me for a minute, please.
Here he's going to go back
of these workers and the dollar resources
to, this is the clue of the crime, what he thought was this big cover-up.
I only got some hard evidence. What is that, Doctor? I'll be a son of a gun. A calibration converter. Do you have the key to that case? Looks like a 22. Fit nicely into a 45 automatic.
Busted.
That's why the barrel and the chambers were clean when ballistics checked out the gun. That's a lovely touch. A converter. I never figured on a converter. And one hidden in a lamp. Doc, I would have sworn you had a gun hidden in here. And I was trying to smoke you out. But I never figured on this.
Subliminal cut. You used a subliminal cut.
Now, quite a few subliminal cuts from some photos I made. Came in here with Milt last night. We shot some pictures. It must have been the ones around the lamp. Those are the ones that did it. Maybe it was that fella.
So here, Columbo, this doctor, would put subliminal imagery in footage to make people buy products. So Columbo figured it out through powers of deduction, and he put a subliminal cut to have this man. He uses the man's own weapons against him, which is, it's totally a feminine thing to observe how a power man operates, how to use his way of thinking against him, how to use his own faults against him. Whereas the power man just thinks about himself, and he's not thinking about other people's intelligence or ways of thinking, which is his downfall.
Let me see, may I?
We had him processed last night, and we cut him into your movie this morning.
Now, one thing, Lieutenant, you'll have to admit, you never would have solved it without using my technique.
That's right, Doc. If there was a reward, I'd support your claim to it.
Busted. Winner.
Officer,